Ladies and gentlemen, let me get straight to the point. You've been sold a lie. A soft, comforting, sugar-coated lie designed to keep you weak, docile, and utterly pathetic. We live in a world that celebrates mediocrity, a world that coddles you, and if you don't wake the hell up, you're going to get left behind. Let me tell you something. No one respects a weak man. The world doesn't care about your feelings, and it doesn't owe you a damn thing. I know what you're thinking. Oh, here comes another toxic masculinity rant. Yeah, call it whatever you want. Call it aggressive, call it controversial, call me toxic if you want. But deep down, you know I'm right. You feel it. Strength is respect, and that's something you can't get from whining, complaining, or blaming the world for your failures. You don't earn respect by hiding behind excuses or running from hardship. You earn respect by enduring, by pushing through the pain, by being someone people can count on when things get tough. Stop being soft. Stop being weak. This culture of comfort is killing you, killing your ambition, killing your grit, killing your very potential as a man. We're living in a society that tells you it's okay to be soft, to sit back and do nothing, and that everything will work itself out. Guess what? It won't. Not unless you step up, not unless you embrace the pain and decide to become something better. Pain isn't the enemy. Pain is your teacher. Pain is what builds strength, and without it, you're nothing. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you truly pushed yourself? I'm not talking about that half-assed trip to the gym, or that occasional late-night hustle. I'm talking about real pain, real effort. When was the last time you took yourself to the brink, where you had nothing left to give, and kept going anyway? If you can't answer that, then you're part of the problem. You're soft. Look around you. How many of your peers are striving for greatness? How many are taking risks, getting uncomfortable, going all in on something that could break them? The answer is not enough. The majority of men today are comfortable in their mediocrity. They're content with being average. They're comfortable in their soft, cozy little bubble, where no one challenges them, where no one tells them they're failing, where it's okay to live a life of quiet desperation. That should make you sick. If you're listening to me right now and getting defensive, then good. That means you're feeling uncomfortable, and that's exactly what I'm here to do. Discomfort is where growth happens. You don't get strong without pain. You don't become a man by hiding from life's challenges. You become a man by facing them head-on, by embracing the struggle, by staring down adversity and saying, "Is that all you've got?" But what do most of you do when life hits hard? You fold. You quit. You go back to your little comforts, hiding in your distractions, whether it's Netflix, video games, social media, or whatever else you use to numb the pain. You've become masters of avoidance, experts at avoiding anything that feels like discomfort, and it's turning you into cowards. Cowardice has no place in a man's life. I don't care how progressive or enlightened you think you are. The truth is, as a man, you have a duty to yourself, to your family, to your community, and that duty demands strength, mental strength, physical strength, emotional strength. But none of that comes without pain. You think life should be easy? You think success should just fall into your lap because you're a nice guy? Wake up. The world doesn't care about nice guys. The world respects power. The world respects men who handle their business, who don't make excuses, who take ownership of their lives and don't blame others when things don't go their way. If you can't handle that reality, if you think it's too harsh, then you're part of the reason this culture is going soft. You've been taught to avoid pain. You've been taught that struggle is something to be feared. Well, let me tell you something. The struggle is the way. If you're not struggling, you're not growing. If you're not facing adversity, you're not becoming better. Every great man who ever lived, who ever achieved anything worth talking about, did so through pain and struggle. They didn't achieve greatness by sitting around feeling sorry for themselves. They earned it by getting up every time they got knocked down. They earned it by embracing the pain and using it to fuel their hunger for more. But today's man, he's afraid. Afraid to fail, afraid to offend, afraid to be seen as anything other than a good little cog in the machine, afraid to take risks. You've been taught that taking the safe route is the right way to live. Let me tell you something. Playing it safe is for losers. Playing it safe guarantees that you'll be stuck in mediocrity for the rest of your life. It guarantees that you'll never reach your full potential. And it guarantees that when you look back on your life, you'll regret not going harder, not risking more, not embracing the pain that could have made you stronger. I'm not here to sugarcoat things for you. The truth is, life is pain, and that's a good thing. Pain is what separates the men from the boys. Pain is what makes you stronger. Pain is what forges character. It's what makes you resilient, makes you capable, makes you dangerous. A man who has never faced pain, who has never struggled, who has never fought through adversity, is a weak man, a fragile man. And that's not what this world needs. You want to talk about toxic masculinity? You know what's really toxic? Weakness, cowardice. Men who refuse to step up. Men who expect the world to hand them success on a silver platter. Who think they can just coast through life and everything will be fine. That's the real toxicity, the kind of weakness that infects everything it touches, that drags society down into a pit of mediocrity, where no one is willing to take risks, no one is willing to lead, no one is willing to push themselves beyond their limits. You've got to embrace the pain, or you're going to get left behind. It's that simple. The world is not going to stop for you. It's not going to wait while you get your act together. If you're not moving forward, you're falling behind. And if you're not strong enough to handle that reality, then you're going to get crushed by it. So what are you going to do? Keep sitting on your ass, pretending like you've got all the time in the world? Keep hiding from the challenges life throws at you? Keep whining about how unfair life is or how hard things are? Or are you going to step up, embrace the pain, and start earning your place in the world? Because let me tell you something, nobody owes you a damn thing. You want respect? Earn it. You want success? Earn it. You want to be someone worth talking about? Then get off your ass and start working for it. Stop being soft. Stop making excuses. Stop running from the pain. Start pushing yourself beyond your limits. Start embracing the struggle. Start becoming the man you were meant to be. Because if you don't, you're going to spend your entire life wondering what you could have been if only you'd had the guts to embrace the pain, to face the struggle, and to rise above it. And make no mistake, this isn't just about you. This is about the future of your family, the future of your community, the future of the world you're leaving behind for the next generation. Weak men create hard times, and right now, we're in the middle of a crisis of masculinity. Too many men are weak, too many men are soft, too many men are content to sit on the sidelines while the world falls apart around them. That's got to change, and it starts with you. It starts with you deciding right here, right now, that you're not going to be soft anymore, that you're not going to be weak, that you're not going to run from the pain, but that you're going to embrace it. You're going to let it make you stronger. You're going to use it to fuel your hunger, to drive you toward greatness, to make you the man you were always meant to be. So stop being soft, embrace the pain, or get left behind. The choice is yours.